Heading a little bit slow down the northbound side of the FDR Drive, right around 42nd Street. So just keep that in mind in New Jersey. Eastbound Route 3, just after the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford, where you do have a crash. Alternate side parking rules are suspended. Meter rules apply. This report is sponsored by Barn Firm. In a jam, call the Barn Firm traffic tip line at 844-JAM-1010. That's 844-JAM-1010. Traffic and transit every 10 minutes on the ones and breaking traffic alerts whenever they happen. I'm Sue out there on 1010 Wins.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible. Manhattan, Long Island.
1010 Wins AccuWeather looking beautiful this President's Day. Let's get your details from Dean DeVore.
Yeah, things on the upswing, Susan, as we're going to get up in the lower to middle 50s today. A good amount of sunshine as we see a clear evening and then more clouds overnight as it's chilly but not too cold. Low 30s in the outlying suburbs, close to 40 for the low in the city, and then back up in the mid-50s tomorrow, but it's going to be rainy, especially as we get in the afternoon into tomorrow evening. Tapers to some showers later tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. We'll start in the 50s, but we'll soar up into the low to mid-60s on Wednesday afternoon. I wish that could stick around. We're going to do a reverse course again. By Thursday, it's much colder. Temperatures will stay in the upper 30s, plenty of clouds, and then we have a system Thursday night into Friday that we have to watch. It looks like a wintry mix over to some rain. I think wet and slushy roads in the city and maybe some iciness farther north and west. We'll watch that carefully over the next couple of days. 35 on our way up to a pretty good 52 or better this afternoon. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Dean DeVore on New York's weather station 1010 Win.
We've been balancing a lot, and it isn't always easy. We're constantly adjusting to changes in work, school, relationships, information. We get it. Find out how we can help you at nyprojecthope.org. Always confidential and free.
Wins News Time 8:34. LGBTQ groups are once again barred from marching in Staten Island's St. Patrick's Day Parade. The parade committee rejected applications from 3 groups, including the Pride Center of Staten Island. The head of the committee says the parade's meant to respect and honor Irish heritage and the Roman Catholic faith, and that these groups' banners would mark an apparent violation of that. Well, the head of the Pride Center tells the Staten Island Advance she thinks organizers need to get educated and know that they're not looking to turn this into a Pride event. If you're a renter, you probably agree with Jimmy McMillan.
Rent is so damn high.
Yeah, not just here in the city.
Median rent in the country's 50 largest metro areas rose 19.3% from December 2020 to December 2021, according to Realtor.com. That's for properties with 2 bedrooms or less. In Miami, the median rent exploded 49.8% over that same period, while Tampa, Orlando, and Sunbelt areas like Las Vegas and Austin, Texas also spiked with 25%. Experts say a nationwide housing shortage and unrelenting demand from young adults are among the driving factors. And now some economists are worried that skyrocketing rental prices could sustain high inflation levels through the end of the year. Beauty Hahn, ABC News for 1010 Wins.
Nearly 200 people now under arrest as police in Canada try to break up the protest that's paralyzed downtown Ottawa for weeks.
A big clear-out with police making arrests of anti-vax mandate protesters, towing cars and trucks, not without trouble.
In one incident, a protester attempted to disarm an officer of their taser. Another officer quickly intervened and assisted that officer to ensure that the taser was retained.
Ottawa Interim Police Chief Steve Bell says the charges
include obstructing police, disobeying a court order, assault, mischief, possessing a weapon, and assaulting a police officer.
He says police intend to get the city back to normal.
Chuck Sievertson reporting. Sunny skies, 35 degrees, the humidity 61%, winds are southwest at 10, 35. We are headed up to a sunny 52 in Central Park. Winds News Time 8:36. Tom Holland's having a good year. 1010 Wins Entertainment next.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
The graphics are so real on this video game console I bought with the savings from switching to Progressive 10 years ago. I can't tell what's real and what's the game, which I think is what people want. You know, in the future, which it is currently.
So switch to Progressive and save big because those savings add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customer survey to save with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
The uh-ohs are out there. Scratches, dents, unexpected natural events. So with Mako and their magic, your car is no longer tragic. So when life throws you uh-ohs, just say, better get Mako. and go to Mako.com to book your appointment today.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the whoop. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzz warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Entry due February 26th. No purchase necessary. Void or prohibited.
Hey, America, you can win $5,000 a week forever from Publishers Clearinghouse. You heard me right. You could now win $5,000 a week paid to you every week for your whole life. Then after that, someone you choose gets $5,000 a week for their life. But you have to go to PCH.com before it's too late. There's just days left to enter to win, so go to PCH.com right now. You can't win if you don't enter. It's $5,000 a week forever. Go to PCH.com right now. That's PCH.com.
Wins News Time 8:38. In 1010 Wins Entertainment, Coda is coming back to theaters for free. Apple and its original films division will re-release the inspirational film this Friday through Sunday. All screenings to be free and feature captioning for the hearing impaired. Coda, which premiered in theaters and globally on Apple TV Plus last August, is the first film starring a predominantly deaf cast to receive a Best Picture Oscar nomination. The box office results are in, and Tom Holland proves he can pull in an audience without donning a certain costume.
I've been dreaming about this level.
He stars in one of the biggest box office hits of all time. But can Spider-Man No Way Home's Tom Holland sell tickets without the Spidey suit? Yes, he can.
What?
The action-adventure Uncharted, co-starring Mark Wahlberg, bound in first with $44.1 million.
Whatever happened to you, dog?
Channing Tatum's road trip comedy Dog debuted in second with a healthy $15.1 million, while last week's number one, Death on the Nile, tumbled to fourth.
Correspondent Christopher Watson, Death on the Nile, not a fan favorite in China.
What did you do last night?
You accused me of murder.
He accuses everyone of murder. It is a problem, I admit.
Kenneth Branagh's murder mystery opened this weekend in fourth place in China with just under $6 million. The film is the first Hollywood studio release in that country in more than a month. Wins News Time 8:39.
Children love dressing up as superheroes. Now, they can be vaccine heroes. Vaccination is the best way to protect against COVID-19 and save lives. Be a vaccine hero. Get vaccinated. For more information about COVID-19 vaccine for children, visit nyc.gov/COVID vaccine or call 212-COVID-19.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 38,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
The only thing better than Paul McCartney in concert is Paul McCartney in concert with you in the audience. Listen this week between 10 and 2 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Paul McCartney at MetLife Stadium.
The Newswatch never stops. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. 35 degrees. It is 8:40 on this Monday, February 21st. I'm Susan Richard, and here's what's happening. As city officials work to implement Mayor Adams' plan to stamp out crime in the subways, another 5 people were stabbed over the weekend. A year of the Tiger Parade in Chinatown as folks continue to worry about anti-Asian violence in the city. Despite the talk about it, the Kremlin now says there are no concrete plans for a summit between Vladimir Putin and Joe Biden. A backyard flock of birds in Suffolk County tested positive for the bird flu. Closing arguments today in the federal hate crimes trial of the father and son charged in the death of Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. In sports, Rangers won, Islanders lost. 10-10 Wins AccuWeather looking good, mostly sunny, 52 degrees. Wins News Time 8:41. Time for traffic and transit with Sue Aller.
Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels in down upper level of the George Washington Bridge. Watch out for police activity just after the tolls. It's taking down 2 left lanes, but no delays at the lower level, and traffic is very light. Once you get onto the bridge, you are fine. The Lincoln Tunnel looks good despite construction. 1 lane is closed both ways, and no problems at the Holland Tunnel. We do have repair work on the Staten Island bound lower level of the Verrazano Bridge in the right lane. Now in Brooklyn, just jam-packed both ways on the B2E between Atlantic Avenue and the Brooklyn Bridge. The eastbound delays, though, they begin right around the Prospect. Looking good on the FDR Drive now. No delays on the West Side Highway in Queens. You got a slow ride on the eastbound Jackie Robinson Parkway by Cypress Hill Street. An accident just about cleared. And what else has been cleared? That's a problem we had on the LIE eastbound at Sunnyside Boulevard, exit 46. That crash involving an overturned car, all cleared away. In New Jersey, still working on this collision, though. Eastbound Route 3, just after the New Jersey Turnpike exit. So watch out for that. Alternate side parking rules suspended citywide, but you do have to pay those meters. I'm Sue out there. Next report at 8:51 on 1010 Wins.
Mayor Adams has outlined a plan to deal with the spike in crime in the subways, as well as the homeless and mentally ill living underground, and it cannot come soon enough. This weekend, another 5 stabbings.
It is pretty quiet here in the 4 train near 167th Street this morning, but those who are coming in here are seeing police tape yet again. In this case, this 30-year-old woman hit in the face with a metal pipe after she'd argued with this guy. He got away. The woman had to go to the hospital. Do riders feel safe? We had to ask.
I've been living here like 5 years. Honestly, it just seems like less busy on the subway now, which is great.